local sports network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your sports news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B, Wrestling Roundup, The Big Football Show, and more, Shield TV, Lions Villain Report, and Red Zone Rant. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla, Grosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, The Bodkin Show, Spirit of Detroit Podcast, and Maniacs. The nightly podcasts are Hallis Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Skull Gang 365, The Huddle Sports Network Open Mic, First and 10 with Foz, Main Event Football Show, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports. Spitballing Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, Puckett, 313 Den Podcast, The Guys Huddle, Shots from the Sideline, Let's Talk Sports, The Michigan Truth Sports Podcast, Off the Rails, NFC Northeast, Power Hours, and Detroit Lions News. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hope you like all the shows.
Good morning and welcome to the Red Zone Rant. What's up? Got my co-host Ken. What's up, buddy?
What's up? Getting ready to kick us some lion ass today.
Right, War Week.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Brent? He's here. One pride. Sorry, man. No pride today.
What's up there, Dwayne and Brent?
Hey, Dwayne got his comments in early. What's up, Yoli?
Hey, good morning there, Yoli.
Yoli, it's ass whooping Lion Day. We're gonna whoop some Lions' ass today. Serve them up. Make some hors d'oeuvres out of them. Something. Anyway, I think we got this one. Nobody's giving us a shot in our own. I mean, we are. Can you believe that we are a 6-2 team? We are fucking at home. We are playing our division rival, and we are the underdog in our own fucking house. 3 points.
I can understand being the underdog with what the Lions have done the past couple of weeks.
Maybe 1 point.
All these dudes that are sitting there saying that, oh, Green Bay's got absolutely no chance and it's going to be a blowout, I think have drinking too much of that blue Kool-Aid. This is going to be a dogfight of a game, and I got a feeling that it's going to keep with the theme of the division, and it's going to be somewhere around a 2-point differential.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't expect a blowout by either team. I don't expect us blowing them out. I don't expect them to blow us out. I mean, someone may take a lead, but I think it's going to go back and forth. I think this is going to be one of those games. I mean, every divisional game so far has been, well, other than the first 20 minutes of our game against the Vikings. I mean, we spot them 28 points, but then after that, it was a game.
Yeah. We can't do that with the Lions, though.
Oh.
Yeah,
and
we have to stay on it.
In the Lion game, they let the Vikings come back too. I mean, it was a tie there going into it. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't run away with it. I know they're talking shit like they're gonna, but you guys aren't running away with it. It's going to be a good game. Please don't expect that you're going to destroy us because it's not going to happen.
The only thing that has me worried is that Evan Williams is not going to play. So that's going to massively switch up.
Have you heard about? We'll know it. We'll know in another 26 minutes.
Alexander's not going to play either.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That's
Losing
the one guy
that
out
of the secondary is going to suck massively.
Yeah, this makes us more equal with them when it comes to the secondary play.
Yep. Hey, at least we still got McKinney out there roaming the field.
Yeah.
And you hear what he had said about the Lions there?
God, John's not in the back chat. Hold on, John.
Oh, yeah.
I'll send it to you, bro. Hold on, man. That's funny. I forgot.
Fucking McKinney goes that he doesn't appreciate the Lions running up the score on teams and being disrespectful, that he apparently is taking it a little personally and is not going to lay down for it. That's exactly what I want to hear out of my team.
Yeah.
I want him chomping at the bit to be shutting them down.
It'll be a good game. Might come down to the last possession. Yeah, I mean, I think that's how it's going to be. I mean, back and forth, back and forth. If it goes like that, I mean, holy cow! Last guy holding the ball is going to shot.
Mm-hmm.
The last. It's going to be the last quarterback with the ball against the defense. I mean, come on, man. Both defenses are playing good too. You know, I don't know who I give the edge to on this, but
Yeah, because we seem to be better at different things on defense, each team.
yeah,
Because before all our injuries, our secondary was outstanding, but our pass rush was kind of to where their pass rush was outstanding and their secondary was kind of But granted, they have two very good safeties.
right. I don't know if it's not working. I put it there. We might get more than we bargained for.
I'm all for it.
I'm all for it too. Come on, Lion fans, let's go. You want to come on and talk some shit? Let's go. Let's talk shit. John, I put it in the chat, bro. I don't know why it's not working. This stream. I agree with John. Some shit on Restream sucks. I put it in the back chat. I put it in a few chats. You got in on it, right?
No, I just go from the home screen.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes the link don't work, man. I guess it's not working today.
Yeah, I'm gonna resend it in the Packers chat there for Dorn.
I sent it in there too. I don't know. I don't fucking get it. I don't know why it's not working. But anyway, I mean, what's the key? I mean, nobody's been able to figure out how to stop. I've heard all kinds of how you should, maybe just extend the drives, running, keep their offense off the field. You really can't stop them.
That's what I want to do. Is I want to make this the Jacob and Wilson show.
Nobody's scared, Josh.
I was gonna say I didn't hear anybody being scared.
Joseph, stop it.
I was gonna say we respect your team, but that's about as far as it goes.
It's gonna go, yeah. I mean, you guys are the hottest team playing right now. I'm not saying you're not. Nobody's saying that. But the hottest team can be knocked off.
It's up there, Joseph.
Oh, somebody's in the back.
Yep, we got a Dorn.
We got a Dorn. What's up, Mr. Dorn?
What's happening, man?
What up?
I think A-Dub will be here too. He'll get here. He's at church or getting out of church. He might have went to early mass. Who knows?
It's raining in my church, up in the woods.
Not out. Oh, that's good though. That's good for the game. Is it gonna be raining later today?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So it's still
pretty damn good wins too. Nothing outrageous, but good.
So
it's gonna be a playoff. It's gonna be like a playoff game, man. I'm telling you, both sides are both.
Bro,
this
is
game.
like the best.
Game, man.
The best two teams already meeting up. You know what I'm saying? This is like the NFC Championship game.
Best team for today will win, man.
And I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this right now. I really believe this. This is the team that we're going to face 3 times this year.
Yeah.
And it's going to come down to we're going to have a definitive answer who's the better team playing 3 times.
Yeah.
Because I got
we got a mysterious wonder in.
I got a feeling that third meeting is going to be, for the NFC Championship. That's going to be in the NFC Championship game. I think that's how it's going to fall. Watch. I would love to see that. Who was that? Who was that was in there?
Hey, I think it's Mike doing some production stuff.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Mike being a Mike.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. The weather's gonna be rainy, windy. No, it's been up to our kickers, man. Can they actually kick those field goals?
Yeah. Well, hey, Ken. Last night I ran into Matt. He came on the open mic because Matt's been quiet all week. I'm like, where you been? He's been in Mexico. Fucking guy's on vacation. But
he's running from not paying.
He's running from his guarantee. Remember, he said we're winning next week, guaranteed.
Yeah, he's running, man, from his bets and stuff.
So I called him out on it last night. He's still in shock over the Hail Mary, the fail Mary. It's not really a Fail Mary because it was good for Washington. It actually worked. But the Bears, so I like the doink Mary because it like
Yep.
doink, it went right in this doink. You could put a sound effect on it or a and it went right in the end zone. It was awesome. Oh my God. Packers king of the NFC North. Yes! I like
Yep.
it. I'll take that title anytime. Agreed. Any given Sunday, look what Cleveland did to the Ravens last week. Whoever wins the turnover battle will probably win the game. I agree, Brent. This is like us older guys, we know what mutters are. Mutters are games where you're gonna be wet, grinding it out, your run game. This is what it's gonna be, man. Short passes, maybe we'll be able to pass down the field. I don't know. We got to see what the conditions are like, but
See, for me, it's Durham Love that groin injury. Okay, you go on a slippery field like that. You slip and slide, you catch yourself. That's when with groin muscle, man. Trust me. Well, 2
yes.
weeks ago, I was climbing. I used my tree climber, and I pulled a groin, something in there. Fucking to this day, I can still feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
Groin
Jacobs
takes a long time to heal, man.
Jacobs got the same issue, you guys. Groin.
Yeah.
He's got a groin pull too. I mean, he could be out too. Well, and plus leaning into those long throws, bro. I mean, that could pull a groin.
Yeah, Montgomery. Yeah, he's a mutter. Yeah, definitely.
Montgomery's a motor. I know. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's going to be one of those games. Him and Jacobs are going to be getting their money's worth today. They're gonna. I guarantee we're going to get a solid dose of him, and they're going to get a solid.
Yeah, but one thing about like they live on. Well, see, Montgomery, he's more powerhouse. He's a powerhouse, but but I think the footing on the field is going to be slippery. So we'll see who gets better, traction.
Yep.
The Packers actually been playing it, practicing in the rain the other day. So hopefully they got the cleats all figured out by now. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah. Usually we have pretty good footing on Lambeau Field, no matter what the weather conditions are. So I'm not too worried about that.
Dan Campbell did say the key to the game is the right shoes.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
He talked about it already. The key to the game, the key to playing in Lambeau is we got notes in the back. What's up? Sorry, got sidetracked. I mean, I agree with that. I mean, I think there's going to be shut the hell up, Mike.
I agree with you, Ken. No, I just the one you sent. I even got the one from it. I don't have no issues. So.
Well, it's just out for air. It's fucking Rob. He ain't very smart.
Shut up, man. I click on the invite button and I share it. That's all I do. I don't fucking read that shit. That's all I do.
We're just giving you shit there, Rob.
No, I know. It's all good. You guys can give me all the shit you want. We're going to beat the Lions today and I'll be happy and won't give a fuck.
Yeah, there you go. That's the right mindset there, Rob.
My big prediction is a tie. Nobody can talk shit next week. Tie game.
No, we'll still be talking shit over you guys.
My big prediction for the Bears versus the Cardinals is Kyler Murray's going to have a career game.
Yeah, holy shit. He did say that.
He should have a better game. For one, Brisker's out. For two, they're benching Stevenson's on his actions last week, which he deserves that bench.
Yeah, he did.
Even though it's going to hurt the secondary for sure, because Stevenson's no chump. But
look, we got a fucking Lion homer.
What is up, Mr. Simpson?
What's up, Mr. Simpson?
Not much. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Oh, we're doing fun.
We're doing fun.
Yeah.
We're doing fun. We're doing it hard. Very little shotgun formation today. I agree with that. What do you think about that?
I think there shouldn't be shotgun situations today with it going to be cold, wet, and rainy. I mean, well, it's not really cold. It's just chilly.
No.
Let's face it. It's going to be in the 50s.
Yeah.
So
it's actually good weather.
But rain
and
chilly.
Average yards per game, 0.2 of a yard separates our rushing offenses. People can say this team is better or that team's better. Truthfully, they're almost exactly the same. The only difference is we've got double the touchdowns because we got 2 people doing it just as much as Josh Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Well,
that a
Jacobs
fair
has been
assessment?
slow too. Jacobs been slow. He fumbled a
hasn't.
couple touchdowns. He hasn't gotten his. He's had a
Yeah,
shot at getting some, but he's. I
he's
agree though.
looking like he's becoming more David Montgomery than Jahmyr Gibbs like he used to be.
Yeah.
He used to be like Jahmyr Gibbs, and now he's more of a ground and pound guy, and he breaks tackles. And I
Yep.
see that. Both teams have struggled at times tackling in the run game, which is why teams have had success on the ground against both teams. Let's be real here.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look, the game where we struggled the most in the run game, Brian Branch wasn't in, and that was Tampa Bay. Was it? No, it was Seahawks.
Hey.
Yeah.
But we both have very good safety rooms. Is your guys' final injury report out? Is Evan Williams playing?
From what I'm hearing, Evan Williams will not be playing.
He was out
and
on
that
Thursday.
one's going to be a fucking.
That's what I thought.
Alexander too. I don't think he's playing either.
Right.
Who?
Right. And
Alexander.
when I saw that move yesterday, that told me Jair more than likely is not
Yeah.
playing when you guys elevated Kamal Haddon.
But
You
we
know,
didn't need him last year to beat you though. So.
But what I do see happening
saying.
is that Javon Bullard will probably start in Evan Williams' spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he's been
Yeah.
playing mostly nickel. The
Mhm.
reason why you didn't see Branch do that when we had that set up last year with Branch in the nickel is because we had more depth in our safety room at the time, if that makes sense. And he was doing great at the nickel. Why move him in his rookie year? That's basically what the coaches thought.
Yeah.
So, and you can see on the field,
He's
he
doing good.
100% does not look like he runs a 4.5 40.
Right.
Yeah, some guys it only translates on the field, not on the track.
Yep, Sonic and Knuckles need to take care of the ball. Both guys, and it happens with every running back. Everybody can say, "Oh, they're fumble prone." If you have 4 fumbles in an 18-game season, you're not fumble prone. That means somebody got there and hit it right.
Yeah.
That's all it means. It's 9 times out of 10, it's a great defensive play over a bad running back play.
Yeah, all the peanut
Either they
punches.
got either they got their helmet on the ball or somebody got that fist in that exact spot where they could hit the ball enough to jar it loose. That's what it is.
Being a wet day, man, the exchanges could be dropped
Oh
today.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we've all seen it. And as much as we hate to say it, we all blame the quarterbacks in that situation. But you can watch, and sometimes you can see it's the halfback, but because the quarterback was the last one that had control of the ball, they credit the quarterback. And it sucks. Even like that one against you guys when Goff fumbled in the red zone. When you watch the snap, it never even hit his hands. It hit his knee, but they credited Goff, and it should have been the center.
Well, it's just like last week in the Bears game. The dude when he pitched it that went on Caleb, but it was clearly on the fucking lineman who squirted the ball out.
It doesn't matter who it was. It's funny as fuck.
That was funny. I agree. That was like who'd seen that? I mean, nobody knew.
You know who I blame? You know who I blame for that fumble?
Waldron?
Ever lose.
Well,
yeah.
Because he makes the final decision. Yeah, go ahead, run that play.
Mm-hmm. Well, he tried to bring back the fucking fridge and ended up coming back with an ice box.
Yeah, that should end his fucking career right there.
And I'll say it now. I'm not, when it comes to game time, yes, I hate your team, but I do not hate your fans.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck to your team. Good luck to my team. May the best team win. And I said it last night on your show. I think regardless who wins, it's going to be like a 31-24 or a 28-24 type of score. It's going to be one of those type of games because it's going to be ground and pound until the rain lets up and the quarterbacks can hold the ball good enough to throw. I personally worry about Jordan Love because with him coming out of the MCL early and he's limping around and now the groin thing, with him being out there, because the one thing he struggles with is the one thing we increased by triple fold since Hutch went out, and that's blitzing. You guys can say he doesn't, but they even talked about it just a few seconds ago on NFL Network. I didn't realize what time it was. It says Jordan Love is 31st in the NFL against the blitz this year with
Yeah,
a
this year.
61.8%
This year.
completion percentage.
So far.
This year, yes. I'm talking
We only
about
played
right
3
now.
games.
I'm talking about right. Wait. I'm talking about right now in this season. He's 61.8 completion percentage. He
Yeah.
has an
You can take all
in-air.
that shit out the window once the game starts. All that shit you're talking about, all that garbage you're talking about, throw that shit out the window. This is a playoff
In the
fucking
rain.
game today. This
In
is
the
a playoff game today.
It's in the
We're
rain.
gonna come
It
in
is.
your house. We're gonna come
In the
your
rain. Doran, let me finish my thought before you fucking ran
All
off.
your
You dumb
shit, all
fuck.
you're talking about is garbage. I don't give a fuck about stats, motherfucker. Why don't you
Stats
say
Hey,
matter.
whoa. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, let's calm down a
Stats
little
fucking
bit.
matter. Stats fucking matter. That's what you have to go by in this year is stats. Everybody says, "Oh,
Right.
good luck
Y'all
with Minnesota."
some better shit on this field, man. I guarantee you that. They
Yeah, I
play
don't-
a fucking dome.
I mean, the one thing I
You're a
do,
dome team. You're gonna play a wet grass. Let's see what fucking those guys do once.
well, the one thing I do agree about, the weather's going to change some of that. I mean, you guys aren't going to be able to
Definitely
throw.
gonna change a lot of
that.
it's going to change. It's going to
You
change
didn't even
some
let
of
me finish my thought. After
No,
I
I
got
know.
done with Love,
I
I
know.
was going to talk about my
All right,
team
go ahead,
and
go ahead.
what we have. I'm not
it. All right,
just
go ahead.
bullshitting about everything. Let me talk.
Mhm.
Go ahead, man.
6 yards per attempt against the blitz, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Correct?
Right?
Have I stated anything wrong?
No, you're right.
Okay. The Lions are very good in play action. Guess what? The Packers defense is good against play action, Dorn. So I'm trying to give it both sides of the ball here. I'm
All
not
that
just
shit don't fucking matter once the game starts, man.
The Packers
Yes,
are one of the best teams on third downs too, man. Stopping teams.
the
Definitely not
best
scared
team
of the
on third
Lions.
down
Same old
is
Lions.
the
Definitely
Lions.
not scared of
I
them.
understand, but the Packers are up there too, man.
Yeah, you guys are tied for 8. We are in first at 30.7 on third
We
down
do
attempt.
much better. We're doing much better on third down than we have ever
Right.
been
Oh yeah.
in a long time. It
But-
seems like we're doing great, man. I love it.
The biggest disparity is red zone defenses. The Lions are in the top 10 at 8. The Packers are at 16th at 60% scoring against. That's touchdowns and field goals combined. Teams are only scoring against the Lions in the red zone 47.6%, and that does carry over because we already had a rivalry game in the division and we managed to do it against them.
Right.
So,
Every
there's-
rivalry game that so far has been within 2 points. Every
Yep.
game, we were within 2 of the Vikings. They were within 2 of you. I mean, that's
Right.
just how it's.
That,
The
that's
Vikings
how
games are
you-
always tough.
I expect it to
But this
continue.
And that's
game,
why I said
especially, is a playoff game. It's a playoff game for both teams.
Yes, I agree with
It's
you,
a
They
John.
dog
both
fight.
want it bad. This is
It's
gonna
a
be a good
dogfight.
game.
It's going to
It'll be
be
a
a
good
great
game.
game. Right. And I'm saying it's that type of atmosphere.
But Lion fans think they already have this game in the bag.
I know, man.
already.
Look,
So-
I
so
I
They
say-
can say it,
hey,
and I'm getting sick and tired of
Or-
hearing it.
Don't lump me with the rest of them because I
I
said
know,
it comes
yeah, he's
down
not-
to who had the ball.
Jeremy's not in there like
I didn't take the homer take
I'm
on it.
not saying
Yeah.
that.
I said it's going to be a great game. It's going to come down to the end. It's going to be 2
You
points
think
to less
Donkey
than a
Kong out there?
touchdown.
Packers have no chance.
How is that
After the game, Donkey Kong,
Every
I'm
team
coming
has
after
a
you,
chance
man.
any
Yep.
given
I'm coming
Sunday.
after you.
Uh-huh. That's why I couldn't stand some of these
We'll call
Lions
you out
fans
next
out
show.
there talking that, Green Bay's got no chance in this game. We're going to completely blow them out. Like, well,
But,
I'm glad
We got
you
people
think so. I
saying you
don't
guys are
think
going to win by
that won't happen.
14 and
Well, you
Uh,
see all
they're going
those
to
guys.
embarrass us on
Hey,
national
But I
I'm
television.
saying
didn't
this,
come in here-
all those guys talking
I-
shit. How many podcasts they do? How many times they go out there and people are listening to them? Come on, man.
Mhm.
But at the same time,
Want to
I've
be a
said
homer?
all
That's fine.
year-
Be a homer. I'm
To me, I'm not a stats kind of guy. To me, you can throw those things out the window. Once the
But
game
stats,
starts,
stats
boom.
say a lot, though, John. They do say a lot. They
to a
do
point,
say.
but
Yeah, but for a divisional game, you can kind of.
No, I know. I agree.
a lot of them out.
100%. And this is the
Yeah.
first time that
The records
all
don't
these
count
Lions
either. I
fans,
mean-
you haven't seen your team play outside in weather at all yet. You haven't seen them play in the weather at all. This is the first test for the Lions to see how they're going to play in the weather.
The only
I mean,
reason
I know you
why
guys only got one more game in the weather,
To
but
me,
still.
I want
got
to see what the
2
hell
more.
the kickers do.
why
you
does
got 2
everybody
more?
only think we got only 2
I don't know.
games
For some reason,
outside?
they were saying they only got
It's
2
3.
games, but yeah, you got 3. Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's Green Bay, Chicago, San Francisco.
And it could be a fourth if Green Bay wins a division. You got to come to Green Bay to play that.
Good luck with that. I'm going to say
I'm
that.
just
I'm
saying,
gonna
bro.
say that.
I'm just saying. It's out there.
This one is for early in the season still. It's only the halfway
Yes.
point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of games out there to be played.
This is the
But
halfway
at the
point.
same
This
time,
is it right here. This is the
the
middle
one
of
thing
the
I'm
week.
going to
that
say,
season.
the only reason why I brought up the blitzing stat is because prior to the Hutchinson injury, AG only had to blitz 14% of the time and created the pressures. And when you broke it down, we averaged 19 pressures and a sack and a half a game. We increased the blitz rate because of the loss of Hutchinson to mitigate the pressures. Now we're creating 19 pressures per game and 2.5 sacks per game. While everybody goes, oh, what are they going to do without Hutchinson? We're doing it.
Yeah.
So, it's just not as pretty.
Yeah.
And the biggest difference between Thanksgiving and today, it's our entire starting
Now, is that
offensive
why
line
your
roster.
pass defense? Now, is that why your pass defense is ranked like 27th? Because you're sending someone in?
Yes, because we stopped. Notice, as soon as we started doing that, everything over the middle opened up.
Yeah.
Where is Jordan Love the most successful? Outside the hash marks. And that's where we're good. It's through the middle.
He's not afraid going over the middle either, though.
No, he's not afraid. And don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he's not afraid to throw interceptions.
Yeah, he's gonna throw them too. He's gonna throw them. I guarantee you, he's gonna throw them. You guys are gonna
He's a Brett Favre, man.
out.
Defensively, this was a better matchup if Williams could have started. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah,
because with Evan Williams and McKinney back there, that makes that safety room just as good, if not the same, as the Lions with Branch and Kirby back there.
Yeah.
Branch and you got to take it where you can. McKinney is one of the best
Bullard is
safeties
going to be
in
fine,
this game.
Though. Bullard's going to play well. He's going to play well.
Kirby and Branch haven't been one of the best safeties in the game at the same time.
I'm just wondering if we'll start seeing Hopper.
Delusional.
Yeah,
I think Hopper might be ready to go now. And I like to see what he can do. I always liked him when we picked him up.
I think he's going to be going in that nickel spot to replace Bullard for you, is what I'm thinking. Because the other guys around, other than, Stokes, Jair, and Valentine.
I think it's going to be Valentine that's in the slot.
Yeah.
We're going to most likely have Nixon on the outside and then have Stokes. I almost choke saying that on the other side.
I know Stokes chokes. I mean, pick a name. They fit.
He had a great preseason. Preseason, all that. He was all good. You know what
Goff's going to throw all day at Stokes. He's going to throw all day.
I'm going to warn you now. The one thing you guys do struggle with is covering a slot receiver all season long. The slot receivers has been eating. And, let's quote that dumbass wide receiver, the slot merchant, George Pickens, he called him. St. Brown might be eating all day in the slot.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. McKinney's there. He might be picked off.
I was going to say that might be what we could end up doing is we might drop McKinney down into the nickel some of the time.
I know what you can do, but at the same time,
and
when you
Cooper,
have less
he's
personnel. Cooper's been great. Don't get me wrong. And Jack Campbell's been playing better this year than he played last year for us. And
it's gonna be a dogfight, I'm telling you.
I talked about him last year as the UDFA the Lions got. He got poached away from our practice squad and went to Arizona. Now he's back. And with this Hutchinson injury, he's been in 3 games. He's had less than 20 snaps per game, but he's had 2 sacks and an interception. Trevor Nowaski is that type of player for Detroit.
You do not have 2 better safeties than McKinney. Get out of here.
I'll give you the same level, but that's as far as I'm willing to go.
If you're doing PFF, Branch is rated higher right now with the games played by 2 points. That's the same level, guys. I'm not even trying to blow smoke. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to downgrade anybody. I'm being real. The one thing that is a disappointment this year has been Lucas Van Ness for you guys. I've been paying attention and watching.
He's doing all right. I mean,
very up and down. There are some games where he's looking like we made a great pick in the first round with him, and then there's other games he completely disappears.
I
But
think
that's
that's
totally the
struggling with
opposite of
the
what
new
it was last
defense.
year. He is, and
I
I
mean,
get
bro,
that.
he had to learn the defense last year, and then we swap it on his second year, so he's got to learn it all over again. I
Oh,
mean,
but
come on, there's going
when
to be
I
some
said stuff
struggling
like
there.
when I said stuff like that during our beginning of the bad season in 2022, but they're football players. They got to do their job. I'm saying the same thing to you.
I 1000% agree with you. He needs to hurry up and get on speed.
Right.
So how's that
So
Levi been doing?
Levi's actually been decent. Staying healthy. He's going to be playing. The guy that's out is Mikai Wingo, our 6th-round pick. You know, but when a 6th-round pick is getting snaps in a game and contributing at all, that's a win.
Yep.
You know, anybody that thinks that every pick should be a starter, doesn't understand that isn't the way it works in football.
Nope.
Especially the Packers, we always draft and develop.
Right.
Mm.
And that's what Detroit's been doing lately, and I love it.
Yeah.
We've been developing guys that we picked late, have came into games and played. Chase Lucas is playing for San Francisco today due to their injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they poached him off our waiver wire drop because we were going to put him on the practice squad again.
Mm-hmm.
And where he'll help them is where they've been struggling. Where have they been struggling the most? And it hasn't been, and I'm not talking about defense or offense. It's special teams. He's a special teams merchant until he gets the grasp of how to play in the NFL. Yeah, he had a couple of plays, but he wasn't good. So that may help them to get some stops on their special teams because, lo and behold, they need to. You know what they're giving up for punt returns this year?
Huh.
31.2 yards per punt return.
Holy shit.
That's why they're losing.
Terrible.
Right. So that means if they're catching it at the 5, they're starting at the 40.
Shit. I hate when the guy's getting 10, 15 yards. I couldn't imagine 35.
And that's where there's a similarity too between us. I mean, McManus has only got 2 games, but he's perfect so far. Jake Bates has been for us, and he hasn't missed a field goal yet. But like you guys have said, this is his first game outdoors other than preseason. But he was 5 for 5 in the preseason too, so technically, and we had 2 games outside. So I'm happy with him.
You just gotta hope he doesn't get the yip.
But wet is a difference because if that center, the long snapper, doesn't dry the ball off enough before he hikes it and it gets super wet, we may see some muff snap by the
That's what
holder.
I mean. Exchange all day today. Exchanges are going to be
exchanges are going to be huge.
Yep.
Man, they're talking gust winds up to 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, and if it's like that, I doubt anybody's going for 50-yard field goals.
No.
Yeah. It's all going to be 30 yards or less.
I was going to say mostly check downs, mostly fucking, that's all you're going to see. Short passes, short
30-mile-an-hour winds means you're not throwing a pass.
You're going to see a bomb to Watson.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you see 1 or 2 deep shots per team.
It wouldn't be wise with the 30-mile-an-hour wind.
Yak is going to be big today. Yak is going to be big.
Yeah, it's going to be Yak. Your guys that are quick, especially the guys that know how to run slow to begin their route, to stay open and let guys get in front of them. That way your quarterback can get them the ball.
Let the defensive back over pursue and try to hit the brakes.
And I'm going to give you 4 names, 2 from each team, the ones that are good at that. Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Khalif Raymond. All of those run that. All those guys
run that. Don't forget about Dontavian Wicks, too. He's real good after the catch.
But he also doesn't know how to slow down at the beginning of his route, which is why he's struggling because he's been getting into defenders at the same time. He's had up and down years so far for Dontavian Wicks.
Well, he's been real good getting off the line of scrimmage. The problem is that the son of a bitch for some reason has his hands of stone this year.
And he doesn't look the ball in. If you look, he's looking at the defender. He's not looking at the ball. When he looks at the ball, he makes the catch.
When you talk about yak yards, no one mentions Kraft. That dude's one of the best, man.
Yeah, but he's a tight end, and we're going more.
I'm just saying.
It's so's Laporta. You know,
Yeah, Laporta.
we got the answer for that in Laporta.
But
And then
Laporta
Brock
hasn't really
Wright
done
also
nothing this
gets
year. Lions,
that's
he hasn't done
he
anything this year. One hit
ever since
wonder.
Dallas, he's had a
One
touchdown
hit,
every game. What are you talking about?
one hit wonder.
Yeah,
I haven't seen. I mean,
he's
what's
almost
that?
a clone of Kraft. It both took him a little bit
Backup
started.
tight end.
But they
He's
both
not
been on
bad.
point these past couple of
Is that
weeks.
right? Wasn't it right? Your backup, your
Who?
second, your tight end. Wasn't it right or
Brock
something like
Wright.
that?
Yeah, Brock
Yeah,
Wright.
he's not bad.
Playing. Oh
I
yeah,
like him.
and then and Shane Zylstra, who was our red zone target in 2022 after we got rid of Hawk. You know, everybody sits there and goes, "You guys were stupid for trading Hawkinson." I said, "Wait a minute.
No, that's smart move.
Hawkinson had 1 touchdown through 8 games, and our 3 tight ends combined for 12 touchdowns in 9."
And he's always hurt, and he's out, and you guys save a lot of money by not re-signing him. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, it was smart. Get what you can, make the best out of it. One of those picks was Brock Wright.
Yep.
Big tough question there, man.
Falcons.
Cowboys, and Broncos, Ravens.
If you want to watch the Cowgirls fans cry, you watch the Falcons game. Because I have the feeling that Behan and Tyson Algier is going to be running all day.
Have the Cowboys won yet?
Algier has a big game.
But if you want to see competition, I think the Broncos Ravens is better competition than everybody thinks. I think that's going to be a dogfight game there. Yeah. Both quarterbacks have about the same completion percentage. Lamar has his rushing ability and a little better touchdowns, but at the same time, he has a better roster around him, and they should have a better record than the Broncos, and they don't.
Ravens lose 2 in a row. I said it.
I predicted the Broncos to win this week too because I like.
I said it. Ravens lose 2 in a row.
You heard you? Oh no, you weren't there this week. That's
no,
right.
I wasn't there for that.
No, I mean bearded Packer fan. He wasn't there this week.
I was there Wednesday.
I think he was fighting with a chainsaw the other day.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah. Having to fucking take down that fucking tree.
I took a couple upset specials. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And
you should. So did I, because remember I took Baker to pull off the miracle.
Oh yeah, you did say that. I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't either.
As soon as I looked at that game, I had that weird feeling about it. That's why I rode with it.
But I will roll with your Keebler Elf stomping the Bears.
Yes.
I will roll with
that game today.
Oh, hi Yoli. Sorry, I didn't see you actually said hi to me. Thank you, Yoli.
Yoli. Yep.
But I expect a dogfight of a game.
I do too. I expect a really good game back and forth. Yep. I mean, it's going to be a dogfight, like you said.
I don't think either team's going to get much more than 30 points at most. And I don't think either team is going to be separated by more than a touchdown at the end of the game, period. Mm-hmm. It's going to be that type of game. And the difference between this game and Thanksgiving is we don't have 3 starting old linemen out. Thank God.
Yeah.
No.
Because
hopefully Gary decides to show up for this game and eat Decker's lunch again.
Yeah.
Because I know, Brian. You've been busy. You know, I love my daytime show. I love that solo show because it's a lot of fun. J.I. is in the house. Ravens have a habit of playing down to competition, especially with the.
There's my $50. Hey, $50. Don't go far.
Hey, it might be his $50. You can't say.
No, don't go far, 50. You don't go far, 50.
It might be going all the way to Georgia.
Let's go, love. Let's go.
But I did my eight-part parlay just as a. You know, I do one every week now, 8 to 10 legs, but I did it all on the Packers and Lions, and I did it. I sit there, I go, screw it, let's go for a barn burner.
I don't blame you. I take a flyer on Packers too.
I went Josh Jacobs, Dobbs, Reed, and Kraft, and then on the Lions side, I did Monty, Gibbs, Laporta, and St. Brown. If it hits,
and
there you go. I mean,
On
the
a
odds are
$1 bet, I get $391.
Hey, there you fucking
There you
go.
go.
Damn,
But
that's
hey,
fucking,
Jay, thanks for that. I got the tree all cleaned up now. The windows boarded up. You just got to wait for the insurance guy to come tomorrow.
there you go.
Did you give the tree its cup of coffee though?
No, I didn't. He rudely barged into the house, so I said, "Fuck you and your coffee."
And you
Okay,
should set
good.
him on fire. You should
As
set
you
him on
should.
fire for that. Chop him up and set
Well,
him
I
on
was
fire.
gonna say I already cut him all to pieces.
All right, well, set him on fire now.
Right. You can have your either your celebratory or your crying fire later tonight.
It's either gonna be we got a big ass bonfire because Green Bay
Now,
won,
see,
or I'm just gonna be sitting there at the fire drinking.
I did that the right way. I said it could be either way because that's
Yep.
the way I see this game going. And anybody that doesn't is delusional, really. This is going to be a
And
dogfight game.
I'm going to say this too. If the loser of this game, it still doesn't matter. There's still, both teams are going to be in the playoffs. I
Yeah,
guarantee you that.
I've already said it. I think we're seeing each other 3 times this year. I
Yeah.
have no doubt
Yeah.
that
Oh,
we're going
yeah.
to see you guys in the playoffs.
Whoever
doubt.
whoever gets first in the NFC North will probably end up with the 1 seed.
Yep.
Is
Oh, I
that's
1000%
my
agree with
prediction because
See,
nobody's running away with anything in any other division than the Commanders.
to me, if I was the Packers, I would sit Love in this game because of the rain and everything else. And Willis is better fit for the game like today in the rain and everything else. And why would you risk putting him in there to get re-aggravate that thing? We do have a bye this week coming after this game.
Mm-hmm.
Why not just sit him out, get him totally healthy for the run afterwards?
And I don't usually agree with Steve Mariucci anymore because some of his takes are so out there, but he actually said the exact same thing. And so did John Gruden on his podcast. He goes, in a game where it's going to be cold, wet, or chilly, wet, and windy, I would have started Willis because Willis, he does have a deep ball threat, but you're not going to unleash that in this win.
Nobody's throwing
Hey,
deep balls.
hey Jade, did I say 50? I think I said 50, and the Lions get only 3. It's like 50 to
You
3.
did
I
say
think,
50
last
to
night.
3 last night, John. You did say
I was
50 to
fucking
3.
wrong, yeah.
There was a
I know,
troll.
you did.
I know that one.
He totally did say 50 to 3. That's why he's saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I noticed in that Jags game in the first half, there was a couple times where Love took shots, and it looked like his knee was still ginger.
It was because he had when he had jumped and landed, he had kind of twerked the knee a little bit, and that's what I think led to the groin injury.
Yeah, with the Dolphins facing the Bills, how many plays till Tua is eating applesauce?
Guys fucking
That's
say
the
it.
over-under I want.
Oh no! It's going to be DeMar Hamlin's going to knock his ass out yet again, and he's going to be the one to end his career.
Every team takes
I
a
died
risk.
on the field. You can too.
Oh, yeah.
That is fucking
hey.
crazy.
Think about it. We risked the entire career of Sam Laporta letting him play after we signed Zach Ertz in the playoffs last year. So don't say teams don't risk a player.
Mhm.
Sometimes players
the
want to play.
whole sport is a risk, man. Today's a wet, rainy day. Someone easily could slide into someone and take their leg out, and their career is over. There's risk in this game all the fucking time.
Oh,
so
shit.
I understand. Look. Do I think they should risk Love? I say if the doctors believe he can play, then you let him play because he could get hurt no matter what. Whether he's healthy or not, I don't care. If he can go, then he should be out there fucking playing. That's what you pay him for. Otherwise, why are we playing this sport, man? I mean, honestly, come on, guys.
How many times have we seen a player get hurt in practice?
Yes, in practice. I mean, every day when the training report or the injury report comes out on Wednesday, we all see it. And it's all of a sudden some guy's on there because why? He got fucking hurt in practice during the week. And suddenly Puka, same thing, Puka. It happened to Puka. He injured his knee, and then suddenly he was on the list for injuries this week. I mean, what the fuck, man?
I understand, but 100%. The NFL made him get 2 medical clearances by doctors outside of the state of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why they do that is that frees the NFL for any liability.
Yeah.
Now, if he comes back and he gets another concussion and has to retire, do you realize the Dolphins don't owe him shit? All he gets is the insurance money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's him.
That's
taking
why
that.
they do that.
Stupid.
That's
Yeah.
why they do that. So if he'd have retired, if one doctor would have said, "No, you should never play football again," that they see, then they would go and say, "Guess what? You're done." And he'd have walked away with the 95 million guaranteed signing
Guaranteed
bonus
money,
that he
yep.
had, and another 47 in his insurance policy that gets split
Exactly.
between the team and him. He'd have walked away with $142 million. How stupid is he?
That is your son, JRB. Holy shit, he looks just like you as a younger.
That is my picture.
Oh, it is. That's you. Okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
God damn, man.
He's got access to one of my old accounts with all my pictures.
Yeah, you
and
thought
I
that's
can't
a
get
hey.
it.
I love your son's sense of humor. Now answer the question,
Yeah.
because I guarantee this is a loaded
No.
question for you. This is a
No.
loaded- Should we just sit Giz and start Craig Reynolds?
That makes about as much sense as wiping your ass and then going to take the shit.
I love it.
You don't do
AB
that?
Junior, I love it. You troll
Oh,
the old man.
shit.
I love it.
I probably need to
If
change
that
up
was my real
routine
son, I wouldn't be so hard on him.
then. Yeah, no, you'd be harder.
No, I would start with consolation, then go to the hard ass. I'm sorry.
All
I
right,
dropped
come
you.
on, you don't gotta be stupid.
I would console him and
okay.
say, "I'm sorry I dropped you as a child, but that's retarded."
Sorry, I dropped you.
But why did you
Sorry,
have to kick him on the way down?
I tried
That's
to
what I don't
dribble.
get.
I
Why
tried to
did you kick him
dribble
on the way
you.
down?
Well, wait. You mean you're not supposed to do the drop kick on an infant?
No, time to play kick the baby.
He was watching football at the same time.
Yeah. I'll show you how to kick. I'll show you how to punt. Watch.
Yeah, but you probably shouldn't do it 5 foot from the wall.
Yeah.
But at the same time, lately the offense has been firing off for the Lions, and I don't see them being able to pull off the big trick plays today. That's what I'm getting at. I think it's gonna. J.I. says dropped multiple times. Jeremy fumbled Jr.
Jeremy fumbled him. Oops. Fumble.
Yeah.
Fumble. Brewski.
Fumbled. No,
Oh, you're good.
it was
So,
intentional
would
grounding.
Dan Campbell go for it, on their own 20 or 30? You think they'll go for it again?
I doubt it. It didn't work out the last time, and it was stupid because it was the exact same play we ran against Minnesota the year before, the exact same motion, and Flores was ready for it. But at the same time, I will say there has only been 4 teams to score 30 points on Minnesota since Flores has been there. Do you know what 4 teams they are? The Indianapolis Colts and the Lions 3 times. Brent Johnson owns Brian Flores. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, some coaches got, you have guys you can beat some and some you just can't beat,
And,
Everyone's got their Achilles coach.
and they're still doing the same Achilles things they did last year. They're getting up to a big league. They coast on offense, and then they go zone defense. Ooh. Hey, as much as we want to talk that much shit, as much as we want to talk all that shit, 61%.
All I can say, Jay, is Nostradamus. Nostradamus.
No, that's not as bad of a take as the guy that we call that in the huddle group.
Yeah, no one's as bad as Merkel, bro.
I swear to
That's
God.
why
Why did you leave that yesterday when me and Tim Isaac were going at it in the back chat?
What, me?
Yeah.
I had shit to do, man. I got fucking my old lady just came home with dinner, man. I mean, she keeps waving it in front of me the whole time when we're sitting there.
Man, me and Tim are going back.
I know you guys were. I was like,
you were too.
Tim starts yelling, bro. I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
know. I can do his energy. So
if it
I was laughing. I was having a great time, but my old lady's like waving my food. Yeah. I was like, I gotta go.
If it wasn't a wet day, I would think that would favor the Lions a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm just being honest because
you guys are running like on 8 cylinders. We're running on 6 right now. We don't got because with Love being out and stuff, we don't got we're not fine tuned yet. Where you guys are more fine tuned.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll say that right now.
Yeah, you guys are. You guys are clicking in all cylinders.
Yeah, you guys are more
definitely-
fine-tuned. You're.
I don't think either.
If we were ever going to get your best shot, this is it, man. I'm telling you, this is the best game of the season so far, by far.
Right.
This is the best.
And prior to this, you would have to say it's Lions versus Minnesota. That was the most competitive game
no, that was a good game.
we saw all year. Are the Lions going to trade before the deadline? Rumors are they are, but at the same time, they're rumors. Until I see Brad do it, I don't believe it's happening. And I've said this.
But right now, Holmes ain't gonna go out there and sell the farm, man. He ain't gonna put a farm on it.
I mean, at the same time, Lion
if it's
fans,
reasonable and sensible, you'll do it. That's why
you guys are talking all this crap. Why would you want to change what's working for you?
The only,
I mean, you guys are all talking this. You guys can't be stopped. Why do you want to change it?
thanks, Ricky. I'm here to save you, JB.
He's here to
no
save
way I
JB.
can allow you to save me surrounded by cheeseheads.
We're harmless, bro. We're
That's it.
harmless. Chill
Hey,
out.
We've talked like this lots of times, whether it's about our teams or the other teams or whatever.
Nah,
But
bro.
you know what? We all agree the Bears still suck.
Yep,
Absolutely.
yep.
I'm hardcore. My old lady knew
and-
that when
and-
she got with me, bro. She knew it.
And don't forget,
Who we
the
got
Vikings
now?
can get skull fucked.
Skull.
Oh, we've got an Isaac.
Uh-oh. What's up?
Time to eat some lions.
Eat some lions.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm still
Did you see my
shredding the
little AI
lion from
things I
Thanksgiving.
created for you?
I'm still
Did you guys
shredding
see
the
the
lion
AI?
from Thanksgiving.
Let's see it.
Oh,
Post it.
that's fine. Did you see the ones I created for you?
Let's see them. Where are they?
Brian Branch taking it away from Tucker Kraft.
Good luck.
The guy that's doing better than Laporta?
David Montgomery running through the defense.
Maybe. I'll give that one up. That one's a possibility. The other one,
Right.
Tucker Kraft is laying wood.
Now
on
we gotta do is
everything
Rashawn Gary.
Yeah,
I
all I
dare
gotta
him to
say,
get in his path. Get in his path.
all I gotta say is
You find out.
1, 2. Gary's coming for you.
You know what?
Or he acts like a whore.
You know what? Just for all that, I'm sending Gary a whole box of smelling salts. This bitch is just gonna be fucking tweaking, waiting to get on the field.
I do have the greatest Lions meme I've created because of my co-host Leonard, because he's a Giants fan, right? Since October 13th, this is what the two teams have scored.
Yeah.
Man.
Damn.
Giants out there taking a nap on the field.
Yeah, the weather's gonna be so shitty though today. On that field.
It's gonna be a ground and pound game.
Yeah.
A mutter. It's a mutter, man.
It's a black and blue.
Black
Yeah.
and blue.
It's gonna be the old day black and blue division, like back when the Lions had Billy Sims and wait, you guys had Tony Mandarich? Oh no, that was Barry Sanders we had, and you guys had Tony Mandarich. That's
Yeah, they're saying the gust winds up to 31 this afternoon. It's gonna be gusty, man.
Oh, I know.
Anthony throwing downfield too far, more than 10, 15 yards. They ain't doing that.
if there's a total of 40 passes in this game by both teams combined, I'll be surprised.
Me too.
You're gonna throw the ball. It's gonna end up on the running back. Like the wind's gonna take it back.
I mean, it's gonna be raining, but it's not gonna be like a downpour rain. It's gonna be like a solid rain. It's not gonna be like a heavy downpour or nothing.
Against who? Who might the Giants score double digits against? Who they playing?
Nobody.
I'm looking right now to see.
Oh, they're playing the Deadskins.
God, there ain't no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Daniel's
The
gonna
last
shred
time-
up that Giants.
The last
defense.
time they scored 13 points, it was versus the Commanders, so I can see it.
Jaden Daniels gonna pick that defense apart.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
30 plus miles per hour, Jay.
Damn. Yeah. Hey, fucking, this is not the time to have a kicker.
Yeah.
Right.
Well-
You're not kicking from past 30 yards out. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fourth-
I wouldn't
went
doubt
on fourth
LaFleur and
Extra
Campbell
points
fucking
will
go
be in
for it
question.
on the-
Extra points will be in question today. Extra
Yeah.
points will be in question.
Right.
They might
Sure.
decide to go for 2 every time.
Oh, for 2. That's what I mean.
Right? Because you're talking about what? They kick it from the 35 now, right? Isn't that where they line up?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
somewhere in the 30s.
Yeah.
I think they line
Yeah,
up.
you might
at, like,
not see it.
I
You
would
know what
take-
this affects the punting game too, man.
Yes, it does.
Hey, that's why I'm glad our punter's got a massive leg on him.
Put your predictions in the comments. I want to see what you guys think because we only got 6 minutes left.
I
What
think
you guys got?
regardless who wins, 31-24 is the most score you'll see. Regardless who wins, I think that's the highest you'll see.
I'm still going with my 50-3.
I'm gonna go 30-28.
No, what did I say yesterday? 28-24.
Yeah.
I think I said yesterday is 28-24.
Whoever wins is either winning by like 4 to 7 points top.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
34-31. McManus kicks a field goal to win us the game again.
Watch the scores like 10-7.
As long as they ain't like the Vikings and the Bears last year. Nobody scores.
I don't think anybody's getting a double-digit win, Jay. I'm sorry, I just don't. That's realistic. 24-20. That's a realistic score.
Not score. I agree.
That weather's going to be crazy. It's going to definitely be a factor. And everything.
You run a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man. Guys are going to be missing tackles. There's going to be this is a mutter game, bro. This is where fumbles happen. I mean, all kinds of shit.
Passes.
Green Bay got that real grass in, so if you don't got the right cleats, you're going to be sliding all over that bitch.
Yep. I told you guys, your head coach said the key to the victory is the right shoes. He fucking said it, so you guys better be ready.
So your equipment manager is MVP.
Your equipment manager MVP.
Okay, and we didn't score 58 last week, but we did score 52. And when you ask how do you score 50 plus without passing, ask the Lions. They only threw the ball 15 times and had 3 touchdowns.
I'm just saying it's different outside. You guys haven't played outside yet. You don't even know yet, so you're going to see.
That's exactly the type of game you will see in a game that's windy and everything else.
Yes.
Yeah, when your nuts are freezing.
It's
not going to be that cold.
It's in the 50s.
Yeah, but as it gets darker, it's going to get colder.
Yeah, that wind chill. 52, 50.
That's the thing about Green Bay games is the beginning of the game it's not so bad, but then when it gets to the end of the game, that's
at the end of the game at 7:00. It's supposed to be 44.
Yeah, but the wind chill will make it colder.
I understand.
Yeah,
but they also have
that wind. That wind hits inside
every team
Lambeau.
Knows what it is in Green Bay. They go there. They take their coats. They take the heaters. They have that little thing to keep the rain off of them while they're on the bench.
Mm.
So the field is heated. Yeah, 24% of the Lions fans that'll be there be going home with an L, crying.
You hope.
That's what I'm hoping.
Right.
It's gonna be a tough game. Be competitive shit. Your North's representing.
All right, right now.
I had an extra one to start with. Damn it.
Right now it's currently 50 degrees and it feels like 47.
Yeah, so like I said, when the sun's out, it's not that bad, and it's supposed to be, I think, a low at 7:30, which is about the time the game should end.
Okay, but there's no chance that it's not going to be raining the whole game. It's a 100% chance of rain at 3:00. At 4:00, it's a 100% chance. At 5:00, it's a 100% chance. It's going to be raining the whole game.
Yeah, it's going to be raining.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I've heard that in Michigan where they say 100% chance of rain before the rain starts, and we never got it.
Yeah,
no, I feel you.
I trust the weatherman less than I trust.
I don't know. I look out my window right now. It's raining pretty good right now.
2 hours later.
I'm only 45 minutes away from Green Bay, so.
But yeah, it's a solid 50 degrees though. 50 degrees and rain the whole game. So
Hey, like
it's gonna suck when you get wet.
Dorn did a Rain Man.
That's what she said.
That's why.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. When she gets slapped by a 300-pound lineman.
Yeah, I know.
Silver dollars. Somehow.
Well, thanks for coming, everybody. This has always been a great rant. I look forward to the game.
I do have a rant before we sign off.
You gotta hurry, man. We're at a minute.
Tyreek Stevenson, you're a fucking clown.
I love that. And on that
That's the
take,
best.
we're gonna end that. We're gonna end it just like
On that
'cause
great
was
take.
awesome.
Total Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your sports news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions